Smedley Thrumbledak's parents were powerful wizards, so everyone assumed that Smedley would also be a powerful wizard. Everyone, that is, except Smedley. He had yet to be able to do the slightest magic, but that was why his parents were sending him to wizard school. This particular wizard school had a good reputation, and claimed that even if you knew nothing about magic, they could make you a wizard. You only had to put forth the proper amount of effort. What the proper amount of effort was, nobody would say. Smedley Thrumbledak was old enough to start wizard school. Everyone expected him to go to wizard school, and he had finally mastered saying Thrumbledak. Oh, sure, Thrumbledak wasn't that hard to pronounce. He had mastered that ages ago. But to make it sound like rolling thunder, as everyone who was a Thrumbledak should be able to do, that had taken longer. He had even added his own twist, making the thrumble sound like rolling thunder, and the dak sound like a bolt of lightning striking somewhere, but not too close. This thrilled his parents no end, and they would have sat for hours just listening to Smedley say Thrumbledak. But they were way too busy, always away at some wizard meeting or function, or attending some other wizardly duty. Since Smedley Thrumbledak's parents were powerful wizards, they had gotten Smedley a full scholarship to wizard school. Well, it was almost a full scholarship. It paid for his tuition and room. Paying for his food was up to his parents. By the time his parents had paid for a year of his food at the school, they had very little money left over. The wizard school was out in the middle of nowhere, so the only place to eat was at the school. Smedley's parents could not really afford to send him to wizard school, but it was expected, so that was what they would do. Smedley wasn't certain that he wanted to go to wizard school, but it was expected, so that was what he would do. Smedley thought everything was set. In about a month his parents would drop him in town, then the wizard school bus would take him to the school. The wizard school also had a train, but that simply cost too much. It was always a mystery to Smedley, or as he liked to call it, a thickamawattum, how his parents could be such powerful wizards, and yet have so little money. They had tried to explain it to him a cajillion times, but he couldn't understand it. About a month before Smedley was to leave for wizard school, his parents took him to buy his books, which also weren't covered by the scholarship. How to be a wizard in a cajillion steps, wizard math, wand making, herbal law and ethics, casting, spelling, grammaring, and other wizard poems, formulaica, dowsing, the art of putting out spells gone awry, proper wizard etiquette. After buying these books, his parents had no money left over, but he still needed a wand. Nobody went to wizard school without a wand. His parents said weird things like, "These books will last you all 4 years of wizard school, so next year we won't need to buy you any, and we can buy you a wand then. Certainly you can make it through 1 year of wizard school without a wand." He said weird things like, "We can trade in my wizard math book. I'm already ahead of the 4th years in wizard math." His parents said that he was required to have all of these books, even wand making, which wasn't even taught anymore. He ventured that if the books were required, surely a wand was required. But the rules said nothing of the sort.